Shalom. We coming at you with another episode, man. You know what I'm saying? You here with the minister and the minister's wife.
Shalom.
So, man, we got a little topic today we talking about. We gonna be discussing today, man. What is a true friendship? Okay, so we talking about true friendship today. All right. What is a friend? You know what I know, a friend don't supposed to backstab.
You got those that talk about you behind your back.
Yeah, and they call themselves friends. I know that's not a friend.
Friend ain't gonna lie to you either.
Oh, they not gonna lie to you. They gonna be straight up. They gonna be honest with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
A real friend is loyal, man.
Not gonna leave you in danger.
Yep.
So if anything, if you take anything away from today, you should do a checklist on all your so-called friends.
Yep, check it. Make sure. We gonna give you a checklist today, but we coming from this Bible today, so let you know what the Bible says about true friendship. All right. And they telling you about them fake friends too.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you hear this, man, comment. If you agree, comment. If you disagree, comment. It don't matter. We will get back with you. Just leave something in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Right? And you got a lot of friends. Let's see what the dictionary say about friends. You got the dictionary.
All righty.
Let's open it. Let's see what the dictionary say.
So when you look up the word friends, or friend, it says a person who one knows, and with whom one has a bond of mutual affection, typically exclusive of a sexual relationship or family relationship. So it's not somebody that's some kin to you, according to the dictionary, and it's not somebody who you're intimate with. That's what the definition of a friend is. An associate.
So you say it's not somebody that's intimate. People need to know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not an intimate relationship.
It's not an intimate relationship. Okay.
You don't cross the line of friends when you're doing that.
Yeah, when you do that. Yep. And what else we got? What you still got some more definitions on there?
No, that was it. Some of these definitions I don't agree with, so we're not going to read them.
No, read them.
A member of a religious society. A Quaker. That was, yeah. That's why I don't want to read it.
Okay. Well, all right. So, all right. We know a true friend is that's exactly what it is. It's not a sexual thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Where that's my, he just my friend, but you sleeping with him. You don't cross the friendship.
They say friends with benefits with that one.
Well,
y'all not friends.
She's just my friend, but you beating her back out. I mean, that's, cross the line of friendship with that.
You know why it's not a friendship? Because the moment that either party is like, we're not crossing that line anymore, other feelings get involved. Now you don't like that person no more.
Mm-hmm.
Or we can't be around each other no more. That's how you know that's not a friend.
That's not a friend.
Mm-hmm.
True. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's, I seen a lot of people. I seen friends fall out over money. I seen friends fall out over a female.
Or male.
I seen females fall out over dudes, and they was friends. They call themselves friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I seen friends just stop hanging around you because your life changed. I seen so-called friends only contact you when they need something or when they want you to do something for them. I done seen all that type of stuff. But you can't even get in contact with them. They so busy or whatever, right? you that busy, you ain't got the time to say what's happening or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But you was supposed to be my friend. Now, me personally, I got a couple of friends. I don't have a whole lot of friends. I got a couple of friends, these couple of guys that I consider my friend.
But did you do a checklist on them?
You know, I ain't do a checklist on them, but I consider them my friend. You know what I'm saying? You know, because they will call and check up on me. You know what I'm saying? Just like I call and check up on them. You know, so I done even had some people that said they my friend, right? And try to and call them and try to check up on them and leave a message. They don't respond or none of that. You know,
don't answer the phone.
So it's like, and a friend, they only your friend when you can offer them something. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got something, I know he got this. That's why I can have plenty of money right now and won't nobody know it. Because I wouldn't
You may have a lot of friends.
Nobody won't know it because now all of a sudden I got friends from everywhere.
You have a lot of friends.
you understand what I'm saying? So man, some of this conversation may be irrelevant to some of y'all, but this is good conversation. This is what we pull from the can of conversation. That's what we call it, right? Mm-hmm. True friendship. What's a true friendship? I ain't seen a true friendship. I see people falling out. They was cool. They falling out over BS.
And right? Some of it, okay, like for the females, like for me, if you come out with pink hair and I'm your friend, I'm gonna tell you, you look like a troll. It's not cute. You know what I'm saying? While most people be like, oh, that hairstyle is foul. You know it's not. You look ridiculous.
But then
you need to take that pink hair out your head.
They'll tell you it's all right, but then they'll tell somebody else she look goofy.
I'm going to tell you to your face, no,
that's not you.
That's not you. It's not none of us, actually. Shouldn't nobody be out here with no pink and blue green and black. That's ridiculous. But I'm the friend that'll tell you, if you're my friend, I'm going to tell you, take that mess out your hair. It's not cute.
Take it
and
out.
There you go. We're not friends anymore because
I told you the truth.
I told you the truth.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna go and say.
Brother Paul said, he said, "Have I become your enemy because I tell you the truth?"
Because I tell you the truth, yeah. And people be talking about you. You be in the grocery store and people be looking at you like, "Now why she out here with that pink hair on?" Because I've seen it.
Yep.
But your fake friend will be like, girl, that's cute, and you get done boosted your confidence up for you to go out there and get talked about.
And she talking behind your back to her other friend.
Other people got pictures of you posting them on Instagram saying, look at this troll. Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna tell you not to do it. So.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So with that, man, we gonna dive into some scriptures because, like I said, we gonna keep it real and raw. You know what I'm saying? On this particular show, all right? Mm-hmm. We're going to keep it real. And we're going to also go into some scriptures, because I am the minister, right? Mm-hmm. And the minister's wife. So we got to go into some scriptures. I can't call myself a minister if I ain't talking about the scriptures, right? I'm just giving y'all my own stuff, So I'm going to give you some scriptures. So let's get, where we at? That's Proverbs
17:17.
Proverbs 17:17. And I'm going to read the first line because you got these sometiming friends. They sometime, But right here, Proverbs 17:17, it reads, a friend loves at all times. This is what the Bible say, right? Mm-hmm. This is what a friend loves at all times. Now, in another translation, it says, a friend is always loyal. This is what you're supposed to be, right? As a friend, a real friend gonna be loyal, right? But it said a friend is always loyal. That's another translation, right? Mm-hmm. And the second line, it said, and a brother is born for adversity. Not that he gonna be your adversary. It's saying that in the other translation it says, and a brother is born to help in time of need. Right? So if you going through something, your brother supposed to help you, and your friend's supposed to be there to help you through it. Right? So that's all they're saying. This is true friend right here. The Bible telling you what a friend is. See, the Bible, this is a living book, man. It tells you what's happening. It tells you who a true friend is, right? Or what a true friend is. Okay? So a friend is always loyal, and a brother is born to help in time of need. But we treat our brothers like enemies. Friends turn to what? What they say, friends turn to foes? We see this all the time. That's because there's no loyalty. That's what it is. There's no loyalty. Okay? So let's keep it moving. What you got? You got something you want to say about that?
I think, you covering it.
Move on, right?
So we're at Proverbs 18:24.
Yeah, it's Proverbs 18:24. This is the next verse. Well, I'm not gonna just read them right now. We got time. So what you got to say about it? What you got to say about that?
So let's dive into a situation, because I just thought of this, and this happens a lot too. You have a couple that's in a relationship, and when I say couple, I mean a man and a woman, because the other one ain't a couple.
That ain't a couple.
But you have a couple that's in a relationship, and let's say the guy has a buddy, and the buddy crosses the line with his female. Of course, biblically standing, the man has to leave that female, but we're not dealing with that side of it today. A lot of times the guy will get mad at the guy friend and say, you know what, we're not friends anymore. And I guess I would agree with that, because if you were my friend, you shouldn't have slept with my female. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you just jacked up on both sides.
It's jacked up on both sides. That's a bad situation. So that's a checklist that neither one of them.
Yeah, and that's what this lawyer. That's not
loyal.
That's not being loyal. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what loyalty is. So you ain't gonna cross that line if you a loyal.
Because
friend.
it says a friend is loyal, right? Then they love it that all time.
A friend love it at all times. So if I love you, I ain't gonna sleep with your girl. And I call you my friend, so I'm not gonna sleep with your girl like that. You see what I'm saying? Now, I done been in some situations where I don't know who to, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause dudes did me the same way. So just because you did it to me, I went and did it to you. So that was back.
So that's not a friendship,
but
though.
That's not a friendship.
Yeah.
So I realized that I ain't really had no darn friends. Like I said, I had a couple friends back then, a real friend back then, who wouldn't have never did that. Was always loyal. We was loyal to one another. Right? I would have never did that, right? With him, but any other dude, they do it to you, right? So that was never a true friendship.
And we can't leave the females out, because I've grown up, and I've seen it with the females. The females have boyfriends, and the other female that's supposed to be your friend is backstabbing you with the male behind your back. You know, why you want her? And did you know this? Meanwhile, she wants your man. That's not a friend.
No, that's not a friend. Right? So let's move on. Let's move on. So we got another situation. it like if you mean all the doggone time and you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be hard for you to make friends anyway.
Yeah.
If you just a mean person, people don't nobody want to be friends with you. You know what I'm saying? You mean and you doggone, you know, you got that hateful attitude, that hatefulness about you. You know, don't nobody really want
That be them 3-car funerals at the end of the day.
to.
Like, why ain't but 3 cars in the funeral?
Yeah.
That's the car you in and 2 behind it.
2 behind it. You the only one now. Ain't nobody at your funeral. So let's get this. Proverbs 18:24. It said, a man who has friends must himself be friendly. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I could have left that verse out, but I want to put it in there because you got to be friendly.
Mm-hmm.
A man who has friends must himself be friendly. You got to be friendly. If you had, you know, a friendly person, people say, "Oh, he friendly, this, that," you know. But me, like they wouldn't consider me friendly when I started telling them that truth, though.
Well, yeah, that's nobody.
But you know, that's a true friend, though, because guess what? He being honest with you.
Trying to save
Right?
your
So
soul.
this is I am your friend. You know, I ain't gonna come to you in the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Man, them doggone your big toe sticking out them tennis shoes or whatever. I'm just saying, like, you know them shoes too tight,
Even
bro.
though it's the smallest thing.
Yeah, I
Unless
mean,
you a friend would tell them. You know
I
what I'm
tell you
saying?
whatever I
Yeah.
need to tell you. So that's why I said that, because I'm gonna tell you whatever I need to tell you. You know, right? So let's keep it moving. It said, but there is a friend, right, who sticks closer than a brother.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a friend. It's a friend. You got a friend, and that's a real friend. They stick closer than a
Who
brother.
can be closer than a brother?
Just think about it though. You got a friend.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, your brother, y'all ain't tight like y'all was growing up.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like y'all just like y'all grew apart or something.
Mm-hmm.
But you got that friend, what?
That's
They're
gonna
gonna stick
always
close.
be
They're gonna be there for you.
regardless.
But the Bible tells us what? That brother should be born for what?
To help
That
you.
time of need.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
In that time of need. I know some, you know, a couple people been able to come to me at the time, you know what I'm saying? I ain't sounding the trumpet or nothing, but don't nobody know who I'm talking about.
We just having a conversation.
Yeah, so you know, I didn't turn the brother down, you know what I'm saying? So, but I was there in that time. But I'm just a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But he said as a friend that what? Sticks close to a brother. That is a friend that stick closer than a brother. Right?
Absolutely.
That's a friend. True friends, man. That's what we talking about today, man. You know. Hey, y'all be sure to doggone we'll be getting on every Saturday at 12 noon, man. Y'all make sure y'all get on. We want to go live with this thing. I want to hear what other people got to say or have to say. You know, we ain't talking about no war in God. We not talking about that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because, hey, that's prophecy happening. I'm happy that's happening because the Lord said he was going to destroy Gaza. All right? So, but we ain't going to get into that. So, no, whatever the conversation come out of whatever the topic we pull out of the can, whatever it is, that's what we talk about. All right? So this was one that we talking about today, and it need to be talked about because some of y'all some shady friends, man. Simple as that.
Yeah.
All right? Let's go. Let's keep it moving.
And then like what we tell our kids, and this isn't just exclusive to kids. This is everybody. If you have a friend that is putting you or your life in danger, that's not even a friend. I don't even know if I said if you have a friend. Why I said I should have said if you have someone you consider a friend and they're putting you in danger, that's not a friend. Like if this person is trying to get you to smoke, that's not a friend.
Mm-mm. Trying to get you to do anything that go against what you
against God.
Against God. It's right. And when you know when you know about that, when you know what to do and they trying to get you to go against it, yeah, you need to be careful of that person.
If these so-called friends in school trying to get you to go against the house rules, against your parents, hey, sneak out the house. We gonna do this. No, that's not a friend. And we've had that conversation with our kids. You have to.
Oh yeah, we always having that conversation, right?
We even told our oldest son, "You ain't a friend."
For real.
You're not a good friend because you're not helping your friends to do what's right. So you're not even a good friend.
Not really a good friend. And they all doing the same thing, right? They say they all doing crime, right? Or doing whatever they ain't got no business doing, and all of them in agreement with it. Would you consider them friends?
No.
Would you consider them being each other's friends?
No. They just all stupid together.
So ain't nobody got sense enough to say, man, what we doing is jacked up, or what we doing is wrong, right? So I told somebody that one time. I said, man, I ain't really love you like that, bro. You ain't love me like that. They don't want to hear that though. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? We was just allowing each other to do whatever. Now that I know different, you know what I'm saying? Because then, yeah, I was ignorant to friendship, true friendship. I'm thinking, doggone, that man, I go over here, that man put me down or whatever, hook me up with something, you know what I mean? I'm thinking, doggone, hey, that boy, that's cool, but that could have got me some time in jail.
Yeah. Yep.
We ain't think about that though. But hey man, if I had knew better, I would have did better.
I think we all.
You see, if you knew better, you would do better, right?
Sometimes that's accurate.
Yeah.
Some people know better and they still ain't doing better.
And still ain't doing better, right? So we don't. I'm in a situation. You gotta help me out. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you see me slipping, now these are people that's walking in the truth. If you see me slipping, doing something crazy that I ain't got no business doing, you supposed to doggone check that. That's a true friend to me now. Now that I know better, that's a true friend, right? So what Proverbs 27:17? Man, we gonna read this, right? Because we as now, I'm gonna jump to the believers. We as believers, right? We should know this right here. It said, "Iron sharpens iron, so a man sharpen the countenance, of his friends." What that mean? The countenance of his friends. What does that mean? What does that mean?
That's his.
If that man down and out.
Yeah, because I was looking for another word.
He going
down and out.
He going through it or whatever. What that friend do? What that friend supposed to do? What
sharpen him. He's supposed to be there.
He's supposed to be there.
Uplift
That's
him,
what we've been talking
him.
about. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So iron sharpens iron. I mean, when people get in debate, they use that to. With debating, iron sharpens iron. Each one teach one. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you got that man. It says right here. So a man sharpen the countenance of his friend, right? So you see that man doggone down and out. That man need to be lifted up. Know what I'm saying? You know what he about. Y'all doggone on the same thing. So you gotta lift that man up, right? He may be slipping a little bit, right?
And they say the truth hurts, and it does.
Yeah, so.
But that's not a reason to not be an honest and truthful friend.
Yeah,
reality hurts sometimes.
Yeah, the truth hurt. That's a truth. That's a true statement, ain't it? The truth hurt, right? The truth hurts, man. So let's keep moving, man. How long we been on here? Right? Let's keep it moving. We finna break it down. The Bible finna really get to it. This is the book of Sirach, right? And we just gonna read what the scriptures say, okay? We gonna read it, right? I know that some of y'all ain't gonna sit here and listen to this whole audio, but some of you need to listen to it. Learn something. You know, we'll sit down and listen to bull crap all day, right? So listen to this right there. Listen to this right here.
Verse 7.
Sirach, what is it? Chapter 6, verse 7. And it reads, if thou would get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. Right? I know a lot of people use that as proving your husband, the one you're going to marry, or the one, you know, he or she going to marry. Y'all got to prove one another. But it said to prove, if you get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. Right? What's that? What does that mean? Prove him first and be not hasty to credit him.
Because a lot of times we meet somebody, right? I meet somebody on my job, a sister, and the sister buy me some French fries for lunch. Just using this for an example. And then I'm like, oh, she cool because she bought me. I've only known her, I'm gonna say a month.
Yeah.
And oh, she cool because, you know, we talk every day and she bought me some French fries. You know, that's my friend. She cool. I done credited her too early because 6 months down the line, she could stab me in my back. So before you just jump off and say, oh, that person cool, that's a good friend, you have to know that person.
Yep.
So there's a proving process.
It's a proving process to even get a friend, right? Husbands, you can use that to get a husband and a wife. Prove them first. A friend, you know what I'm saying? Prove them. You know, you tell them, listen, I keep the commandments. Listen, I'm you know, hey, I'm following the Lord, man. If they start laughing at you, then you know you need to step off. Even if you're in the truth or whatever you in, you need to prove that person first.
And proving comes with that's watching.
Yeah,
it's watching. Watch how they act around other people. Watch their conversations and their body language with others. Because like I said, just because they bought you some fries for lunch, they could have just had a good day.
Yeah, like he'll
buy you some fries.
He'll get this cheeseburger with him.
Not necessarily saying that that's a good person.
Yep. So let's go to verse 8. It says in the same chapter, it says, for some man is a friend for his own occasion. Oh man, listen, that's self-explanatory, right? He just a friend for his own occasion and will not abide in the day of thy trouble. So long as you able to get good and give or whatever
that's your friend.
You got going on, he your friend. But when trouble come, what's up?
He gone.
They gone. Right?
They not gonna help you.
That's not a true friend. Right? He said he there for his what? His own occasion. And will not abide in the day of trouble. And not in your trouble. Any kind of trouble you get in. Financial trouble. You get in trouble with the law. He gone.
So for legal purposes, I'm not gonna call names just yet. But there were two famous people in Atlanta, very famous. One's a pastor, one was an athlete. I'm gonna say that. And the athlete was giving the famous pastor money tithing out the butt to this pastor. And then the athlete finds himself in trouble, and the pastor is like, shoot, that was his fault. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't apply the principle. What are you talking about, man?
And everybody was talking about it here in Atlanta. Like, why that man didn't help him save his house? You know,
stuff like that.
He done gave him all that money. He done sold into that church.
Hey, he was a friend for his what? On occasion. Right. So that's a good example right there. All right. So we're going to move on, man. Verse 9. It said, and there is a friend who being turned to what? Enmity. And strife will discover our reproach. Right? There's a friend being turned what? Being turned against another. Yeah. All right? Let's keep going. Again, some friend is a companion at the table and will not continue in the day of thy affliction. That's just like verse 8. Right? It's basically saying the same thing. But watch this. Verse 11 says, but in thy prosperity. But what?
In that prosperity.
But in thy prosperity, he will be as thyself and will be bold over thy servants.
So he gonna be, as long as you prospering,
Hey,
right there with you.
He's right there with you.
Hey, don't do my friend like that.
Yeah,
watch it.
but soon as you fall, guess what?
Hey, my friend.
Man, he gonna figure out how to get out of there.
Yep.
Oh man, especially these days. Oh man, I can't come over today, but
My
no,
mama need me.
Yeah, no, your mama ain't need you in doggone 20 years. But then you gotta go. But that's how it is. It said, if thou be brought, right, in verse 12, it said, if thou be brought low, he will be against thee and will hide him. There we go. He said, and will hide himself from thy face. So once that prosperity, what? Leave, guess what?
He gone.
He gone. He hiding from him. He ain't gonna answer his phone no more. None of that, right? So let me tell you something, man. All y'all that don't believe in the Bible, oh well. This some real stuff right here.
It's happening.
This happening right now.
Happening.
This why we call it a living word, man. This is for real. All right? Because it's happening every day. All right? It's happening every day. Right? What the we're gonna read the first line. In verse 13, it says, separate thyself from thy enemies and take heed of thy friends. So that's just like in the first part we read, to give a friend, prove them, right? Prove them. You take heed of them. What you say? You watch, right? Watch, see what they talking about.
So like, you have to have surgery on your big toe. And I know we coming with some crazy examples, but still, you have to have surgery on your big toe. Your bunion hurt, whatever. And you tell your friend, you know, I got to have surgery. You know, my big toe hurting and I don't want to tell nobody. I'm just telling you because I'm a little scared. You know, I ain't never had this kind of surgery before. Whatever your issue may be. And 2 days later, somebody call you and say, I heard you had to have surgery on your big toe. So I'm like, how you hear that? You know, I told you, you know, in confidence, as minor as that may be.
Yeah, but still,
I told you in confidence if I wanted everybody to know.
Yeah, I
would have told them.
Yeah, the first you told them, I don't need everybody to know, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, that's somebody that you can't trust that person because you told them not to say nothing. They did it anyway, right? I mean, some people probably feel like, no, I was being a friend and told them, but I told you not to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That we go back to that loyalty again. You know what I'm saying? Come on, I ain't tell you to do that. Right? It may seem petty, but it's just an example.
It's just an example.
Right? Well, what it says? It says a faithful friend, verse 14. It says a faithful friend is a what? Strong defense. He a strong defense. Right? He gonna be there regardless. He gonna always, what we get read in Proverbs?
Got your back. He
A friend gonna stick closer than a brother. Right? He gonna love you always. Not when you just got some. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be in your face when you just got some. He gonna always be there. She gonna always be there. You know?
Even when you broke.
That's what I'm saying. They gonna always.
You need something.
Yeah, they gonna always be there, right? It said, and he that, same verse, was in verse 14, and he that have found such an one have found the treasure. You don't found a good thing if you find a friend like that. Right? So I don't believe it just go into marriages, but I think that it'll work for that.
It will.
But a friend, period. You know, look at them friends Job had.
He ain't had no friend. Shoot, he didn't even have a wife.
So
She turned on him too.
yeah. So let's stop going. Oh, let's keep it going. We got 3 more verses we gonna read, and then we gonna close it out. It said, verse 15 said, "Nothing do countervail a faithful friend, and his excellency." Say that word.
Excellency.
His excellency is invaluable. You can't value.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
You
I'm
can't
saying?
put value on
Can't
the true
put
friend.
value on the true friend, right? Okay. Can't do it. So let's move on. Verse 16. It said, "A faithful friend is the what? It's the medicine of life. And they that fear the Lord shall find them." First of all,
So you have to fear the Lord.
You have to fear the Lord
There
to
you
find a
go.
good friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
To find that true friend. That friend had to fear the Lord. Both of y'all had to be God-fearing. That's in your marriage or just a friendship or just a regular friendship. You know? So let's keep it moving, right? Last verse. It said, "Whoso feareth the Lord shall direct his friendship aright.
Mm-hmm.
For as he is, so shall his neighbor be also." Y'all got to be on the
You
same
got to be on the same page.
You got to be on the same page.
Tell people the truth.
Yep.
If you see them doing something wrong, you got to tell them that was wrong. You shouldn't have did that.
Shouldn't did that. Why you slap your wife upside the head, man?
Yeah.
That was wrong. You don't supposed to put your hand on your wife like that.
Mm-hmm.
You got to tell them. They going to get mad, but you let them know, I'm just being a friend.
That's what I said.
This what true people, this what true friends do. This what
hurts.
real brothers do, man. You know what I'm saying? This what we do. So, you know, man, with that, man, you know, hey.
Check your friends.
Check your friends.
Make sure they friends.
What you call it? The checklist.
The checklist.
Take heed. When they be doing that little sneaky stuff, take heed of that. You know what I'm saying?
If you always giving Buddy $20 because he needs some gas, and then one day you need $5, and he be like, "Oh man, you should have called me yesterday."
Yeah, so
check your friends.
Check your friends, man. You know, take heed of some stuff that you see, man. You know, and this go for the believer, and then see, I'm talking to everybody, the believer and the non-believer. Because whether you believe it or not, listen, this book is the living word.
Yep.
These scriptures is the living word, man. Right? Because y'all know some of this stuff going on, man.
Some of y'all might be the ones doing this stuff that's going on.
Yeah, so take heed of it, man. Don't be fake.
And I'm going to tell you, like we told our son, you ain't a real friend.
You ain't a real friend. So don't be out here being fake, man. Keep it 100. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.
Shalom.